Hey y'all, what's up? I'm just going to show some more Illuminati stuff hidden in the media. It's a little strange that Hitler's Youth Brigade has the same hand symbol as Obama's. In this comic book I saw, Batman was kicking off the mask of this African American person, and then you have the guy with the hat in the back. So the mask represents possibly the Man of Perdition's mask coming off, and he's black like Obama, and the rabbit represents the trickster thing. Accucensure just has a V for a symbol. This whole series of books I thought was a little interesting because it all seems like the Bible, hunted, just like the Christians will be hunted during the harvest. Then marked for the mark of the beast. Then tempted, just like Jesus and Adam was, by Satan. Then untamed, which is the beast. And then betrayed. We're all going to be betrayed by Obama, the Judas archetype, the leopard, the son of perdition. And in this magazine, sorry, little kitty. In this magazine, it has the woman with the hat coming, and it says insolence, but it also says I soul, like the comet I sun coming. And this cover has the rabbit trickster, the bear for Russia, and the elephant for the idol worship. It's just a book I saw at 33 minutes. It looks like at the 33-degree parallel, the stone of Daniel 2 and Jeremiah 50 will fall. It just looks symbolic of that. At the San Onofre power plants, 33-degree parallel. I was watching Breaking Bad. This is the end of season 4. And after this big boom, they blew up the meth lab. Sorry for a spoiler alert. They blew up the meth lab, and they had their towels with them. Just like the Grox mentions in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, they have their towel. You always need your towel, like your coat of arms. And then right after the boom, they threw away their towels because they no longer needed it. And guess what? It was the end of the 4th season, the 4th age. And then right after was this. There's a bunch of clouds everywhere as if they're on cloud 9. And the 9 backwards is a P for the Pleiades, the 7 stars in Jesus' right hand. It even has a cross up here. For after the boom, they throw away their towels, and then they're on cloud 9. And then the 5th season starts, the 5th age, which I actually haven't started yet. So, the most widespread lethal disease in the last 200 years were reduced due to cleaner drinking water, improved sanitation, nutrition, less overcrowded areas, and better living conditions. Vaccines were introduced at the point where every single disease was already declining. To give vaccines credit for global reduction in disease is like giving a Band-Aid credit for healing a wound that was already closing. The Jonathan Kleck channel, Jonathan Kleck showed me this, and it completely, utterly freaked me out. This is exactly correct. John, the Greek numbers for 666 are this, the X, the E, and this weird swivel with the dot. And it just happens to be in Aramaic, the same exact characters as in the name of Allah. Now, how freaky is that? I think that's utterly strange, because when the false prophet comes to wipe out the beast, they're going to possibly use Islam as a front for the idol worship. And so this is very, very interesting. So, before September 11th, there were 7 central banks in the world not owned by the Rothschild family. 9/11 gave a reason to invade the Middle East. Then by 03, Iraq, and Afghan had established Rothschild-owned banks. Then by 2011, Sudan and Libya were also marked off the banksters list. Now we got North Korea, Cuba, and Iran. The same people we're trying to make war with right now. Oh, Trayvon Martin's dad is Freemason. I don't know if I showed y'all that before. This does not look photoshopped. Looks 100% real from this angle. And I know because I used to work with Photoshop. So it's all just a ploy to separate the people instead of uniting the people against the tyranny. And then, of course, the obvious Illuminati eye stuff. It either represents the mark of the beast with the left eye being taken out because that's the windows to the soul, or it represents the false prophet whose right eye was darkened. Anyway, start reading the Bible because end times are approaching.